Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do a little end of the year TBR because I have a lot of books that I really want to get to on my physical TBR by the end of this year. So I thought I'd share y'all what I plan on reading for the end of the year. I definitely think on top of these I do want to read a few Christmas books, especially Christmas rom-coms, so let me know if you guys have any good suggestions. I've heard of a few, but I definitely want to get to those. But yeah, this is just my regular non-holiday themed end of the year TBR. First, I really want to read more Allie Hazelwood, and so I thought I'd read, I know this isn't her most recent, I think she's already come out with the chess one, but I haven't gotten to this one yet, and I'm super excited to read it. I love Allie Hazelwood's writing. Love Hypothesis is one of my favorite romances, so I am super excited to get to this, and I definitely think this is going to be one of my more recent reads. Next is Truly Devious. I think this was hyped up about 2 years ago, but I just never hopped on the train, and I hated that. Anyways, I'm not really the biggest mystery person, but I thought I'd try it out, and I know this is young adult mystery, so I'm sure it'll be pretty easy to get through, and if I like it, I'll obviously read the rest of the series. I think it's a trilogy, so yeah. Next is The Great Undoing by Jessica Hastings. I love the Magnolia Parks universe. Julian Hates is my love. He is the love of my life, and I will die on that grave. I just love him so much, and I finished the third one, which is technically the second Magnolia Parks one, about a month ago, and so I am just so excited to get to this. I know Julian, we get Julian's point of view in this, and I just love him so much. So I'm so excited to get to this, and I know her new one's coming out in February, so I have plenty of time to read this, but I just want to get to it really bad because how many times can I say I love Julian Hates with my entire heart? Next, another romance is The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. This was super hyped I think a year ago, and I know Haley Pham loved it, so I feel like I'm gonna love it too because I love everything she likes. So I'm super excited to get to this. The only thing I know about this is it's a romance. From what I heard, it's literary fiction romance, and I'm pretty sure I heard Haley Pham say that it's no spice, so I'm super excited to get to this. Next, this is just a random book I picked up at Barnes & Noble, and it was under the classics, but I've never heard of it before. It's Diary of an Oxygen Thief. It says, he's blinded by love, she's by ambition. It's an honest, hilarious, and heart-rending novel, but it's a realistic account of what we do to each other and what we allow to have done to us. And it just sounded really good, and it's super short. I think it's 150 pages. So we'll see when I get to this. It's definitely out of my comfort zone, but I want to start reading more stuff out of my comfort zone. Next is probably the book I'm most scared of, and that is A Court of Wings and Ruin. I finished the second book last April, I think, but I have been so scared of this book because it is so long. It's 700 pages, and I just have not been wanting to put the time to read this, but I do want to get to this by the end of this year, so we'll see if that happens. Next is 2 fantasy books. First one is City of Glass, which is the third one in the Mortal Instruments series, and I honestly did not like the second book. I didn't really enjoy it. I think I gave this book 2 stars. Not this book, the book before, the second book. So I just have not been motivated to pick this up. So we'll see if I do by the end of this year. But I do want to finish this so I can continue, because I know the books that are like Chain of Iron and stuff are so good. I've heard so many good things about those books, so I'm trying to get through this to get to that. But we'll see how long that takes me. Hopefully I can get to this by like the end of the year, obviously. And then another fantasy is Kingdom of the Wicked. I know Sarah Crowley loves this book and she loves the series, so I am so excited to start this book and I just can't wait. I can't wait. And yeah, the only thing I know about it is it's a young adult fantasy. That's literally the only thing I know about it, and that Sarah Crowley likes it. So we'll see if I like it or not. I think there is a little bit of romance in it from what I've heard, I believe, so, which I always love. I love fantasy with a lot of romance, so I'm so excited to get to that. Next is Emma by Jane Austen. I'm trying to get through all of Jane Austen's books. I've read Pride and Prejudice, obviously, and I've read Sense and Sensibility, and so I really want to get to Emma, and just look how pretty it is. It's just so pretty. The Barnes & Noble exclusives of like classics like this are just so beautiful. So I do want to get to this by the end of this year because I feel like this one is going to be my favorite Jane Austen book. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling that I'm gonna love it. So we'll see. And then last book on my end of the year TBR is Future Grace. This is a Christian nonfiction and it's by John Piper, who I know is really good. I believe he's a pastor, or at least was a pastor. And this is just a book I was recommended by, and I try and read a nonfiction book once a month, if not once every other month. So this is my like end of the year Christian nonfiction book. I'm actually like a chapter or two into this book and I am really enjoying it. I really love John Piper's writing. Obviously, it's just kind of exploring God's grace and kind of learning more about it, which I really thought was interesting. So I picked this up and I've actually already started it and I'm enjoying it. But I do, obviously these books, especially nonfiction, take me a little longer to read. Well, I don't know if y'all been able to tell, but it's definitely getting darker and I'm losing daylight. So that's my TBR for the end of the year. I'm super excited to get to these books, and comment down below what's on y'all's end of the year TBR. And I'm always wanting new book recommendations, obviously, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.